Good afternoon. It's Janice Foran here. I am the owner of the Locker Room Health and Fitness Club in Windsor, Nova Scotia. And for those of you that are wondering about whether the club is going to be reopening or not, the answer is yes, it is reopening. The date and time that we open is not yet something I have to share, but we are reopening. We've been working hard since the government released the guidelines last Friday to try to implement some of the necessary changes. And thank goodness a group of volunteers came in over the weekend, especially on Saturday, and really helped a lot to move equipment, rearrange things, adjust things as needed to allow us to have the space and distancing that we need in our facility for members and staff to maintain the safe social distancing. The other thing is that while we were moving things around and rearranging things, we took that opportunity to also start to freshen up the club with a thorough cleaning. We are wiping every piece of equipment down. We are wiping every surface, as you know, it's been sitting there for almost 4 months now, waiting for somebody to come in and start to use it. So the deep cleaning is happening. We're assessing all the surfaces. As you know, any surface that is touched by anyone requires cleaning. So there's a lot of thought that's going into what we are keeping there, what we are removing, especially as we move into our first phase of reopening. You may see some activity around the club where you may see people going in and out throughout the day. Typically, they're all checking in with me. Nobody goes in unless they check in with me. They have to have permission to go in, and they're there to do a job, most as volunteers. And so if you do see people going in and out, they're typically people that I have given permission to go in and help. Right now, there's just mostly myself, my daughter Katie, that some of you know, someone who's offered some help as a handyman, and some staff that are volunteering to come in and just spruce things up. Especially big thanks to Kelly, who's our newest employee. She got hired the Friday before we closed. God love her. She's been down helping with the cleaning, and boy, can she clean. But this update is basically to let you know the club will be reopening. I would like to speculate what the date might be. However, based on some of the things that we're doing, it may take a little longer in some ways than I originally anticipated. But the good news is we will be reopening. Once we get all the policies and procedures in place and we have all the guidelines understood enough so that we can share it with our staff and with you, we will certainly do that. It will be posted on our website, which is www.thelockerroom.ca. Also through social media with Facebook posts and updates that way. What else can we tell you? Oh yes, I know what I wanted to find out. If those of you that are seeing this are current members of the club or are interested in being a member of the club, please make sure that we have your email address. And if possible, go to our website and link to the Contact Us tab that's there. You will see our club email address pop up, and you can just submit your name, if you're a current member, your sign-in number, and the email address that you would like us to use, your preferred email address. Obviously, if you send us an email, we can send it back to you. Know that we will use that only to communicate what needs to be communicated. There will be no extra soliciting of any kind. But if you are not sure if we have your current email address, or you would like to be sure that we have an email address for you, please send that in and share that with any members that you might come in contact with in the next little while. Feel free to share this post. Direct people to our website as the days and weeks go by. I will try to put some updates there. As I said, there's no specific date yet to reopen, but we will be reopening. Things will be a little different than what we're used to, and that's just the way that it is right now. We will do what we need to do to get where we need to go, and I thank you so much for your patience. I thank you for your support. We are headed very close to our 34th year in business, and this is the first time in 33 and a half years that our club has experienced anything like this, as is the case with most of us. So it's a learning process for us all. Patience, cooperation, and doing our due diligence to keep everybody safe is what's most important. So I thank you for your time. Thank you for your patience, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Take care.